Between 2016 and October 15th to 2020, the defendant spent this money on drugs, escorts, and girlfriends, luxury hotels and rental properties, exotic cars, clothing, and other items of a personal nature. In short, everything but his taxes. Thus read the charging document in the federal government's latest case against 53-year-old Hunter Biden. The president's son failed to pay taxes on more than $7 million in income between 2016 and 2019. If he's convicted, the crime carries a maximum punishment of up to 17 years in prison. Panel, what kind of impact could or should Hunter Biden's legal reckoning have on his father's bid for re-election? I'll ask you, Chow.
Well, when I read something like that, I think he is probably having a manic episode. We are not having the discussion about addiction. Everyone's very, very compassionate about addiction. But in the case of Hunter Biden and politics, they're like, oh no, just throw away the key, lock him up, et cetera, et cetera. Why aren't we raising those tough conversations? We talk in this country about giving people second chances. Maybe this is an opportunity to say, hey, and even his mother said it. Jill Biden said, listen, this was a really hard time for my son. She finally spoke out about it and said he had a bad addiction problem and nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, but part of overcoming addiction is being accountable and making amends. And part of making amends in this country when you steal from the country is to pay it back and then go to jail. Am I wrong?
Let the process take its course, right? Let the legal process take its course.
I was going to say, you're not wrong, but Chow is right. This guy has addiction problems. He should be talking about that and getting help as opposed to doing what he's doing. But I'll tell you what concerns me. He and his uncles were foreign agents for Russia, China, Ukraine. All these disreputable countries have been paying off the family. I think the total now they think is about $40 million. I don't know what Joe Biden got. I'm sure he got taken care of. The evidence will come out, but they have sold the foreign policy of the United States. In Iran, too. You wonder, why are we so reluctant to take on Iran? Well, maybe because he got paid.
Well, we'll wait and see on the evidence there. Go ahead, Tamara.
I find it kind of hard to find that he got paid because he admitted on TV when his son had cancer, he had to borrow the money. And he borrowed the money from the Obamas. He didn't have it.
That was a long time ago.
To say that, till you see evidence there, where unlike we got evidence on January 6th and y'all still saying he didn't do nothing.
All right, Wayne, you've been really good. Your personal sonar is good at determining when people are wrong. W-R-O-N-G. Is he wrong?
Look, for a panel that's so quick to put Ken Paxton in prison because of smoke, hold on, which I agree is there, right? With Hunter Biden and Joe's brother and everybody in the family getting money, everyone says, gee, what? There's nothing to see here. Gee, I mean, come on. I mean, let's be honest. The president has either taken money or at the very least allowed his relatives to take money, selling out American interests. For me, that's a deal killer. You're done. That's corruption.
All right, got to leave it there. Still to come.